Hey everybody, Dave Gear here. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, September 30th, last day of September. Wow, entering the last quarter of the year, but we're still in the first quarter of the NFL season and pretty good, not too bad. Last week did pretty good, 13-3 if you're following, 13-3, not bad. So I hope you won big, you followed my picks. But that was last week. Now let's move on to week 4 of the NFL season, and all these great things start happening this week. We have the first 2 teams go on bye weeks, and it's the Titans and the Patriots. They're taking the week off, which is pretty cool. Let's not worry about them for a while. But we also have the first overseas game of the year, and that's over in London. It's the Jets and the Dolphins, and that's Sunday morning, 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain, 6:30 Pacific. Wow. So it's an early game. Great way to start the weekend, or great way to start NFL Sunday. It was an early game, and that's going to be cool, and I'll talk about that one in just a second. But the big one, Thursday night game, October 1st, the first game of October. Should be pretty interesting. And it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens over at Pittsburgh. And the Ravens are 0-3, while the Steelers are still 2-1. Still, well, they just lasted for only a week. Anyway, they're 2-1. I'm giving this one to the Steelers. They're at home. Okay, now, Sunday, early in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 Eastern, in London, England, jolly old London, England. It's the New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, who, by the way, have the week 5 bye week. So they're not playing next week. They're playing this week. Jets 2-1, Dolphins 1-2. I'm going to give this one to the Jets. The Giants and the Bills. Well, another great matchup there, a great New York matchup. And I'm going to give this one to the Bills. They're at home. The Carolina Panthers go into week 4, 3-0, undefeated against Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. I'm going to give this one to Tampa Bay. The Raiders travel to Chicago and battle the 0-3 Bears. Well, guess what? My prediction is they're going to be the 0-4 Bears. I'm going to give this one to the Raiders. The Chiefs and the Bengals. Chiefs travel to Cincinnati. Well, I'm going to give this one to the Bengals as well. The Texans, 1-2, take on the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. They're 3-0. You know what? This is going to be the upset game of the week. It's going to be the Texans are going to take that one and bring their, well, put the first L in that column. Let's see. The Jaguars travel to Indianapolis. I'm going to give this one to the Colts because they're at home. The Eagles are 1-2. Redskins are 1-2. Redskins are at home. I'm going to give it to the Redskins. The Browns, 1-2. Chargers 1-2. Chargers are at home. I'm going to give this one to the Chargers. The Vikings 2-1. The Broncos 3-0. The Broncos are going to continue their winning streak, and they're going to go 4-0 this week because that's what I'm going to give it to. The Packers on the road. They travel west to that way. They travel west to San Francisco, taking on the 49ers, who are 1-2, and the Packers awesome win over KC this Monday night. They're going to come out 4-0 also. The Rams, St. Louis Rams, they're 1-2. The Cardinals are 3-0 at home. Cardinals continue on with a win. The Dallas Cowboys are 2-1. The Saints are 0-3, and not too sure what's happening over there. I mean, they're better than what the Saints are better than this. We know this. We know this. I know they're having their injuries, they're having their problems, but you know what? As a team, they are better than this. They can do better. Unfortunately, not this week. It's going to be the Cowboys over the Saints. And on the Monday night game, I don't even want to call it, but I'm going to have to call it because we all know what it is. It's the Detroit Lions traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Giving this one to the Seahawks. Well, there you go. That's it. That's my week 4 prediction for the NFL. How did you do last week? And what do you think of the predictions this week? Talk to you next time. Have a good one.